We talk about surgeries and procedures a lot on this show as ways to take care of your health, but laughter and fun can also have a tremendous impact on the body, especially on sick children. Like millions of Americans, you may be a regular listener of the nationally syndicated radio show, Kidd Kraddick in the Morning. Kidd's show is one of the most popular in the country, but for 5 days every year, you will not find him in the studio.
To infinity and beyond!
I wasn't in the hospitals. I was actually getting out to do things for 5 days.
It's the Kidd Kraddick in the Morning show. Kids sends chronically and terminally ill kids to Disney World. So for 4 or 5 days, we just try to suspend reality. No needles, no tests, no staying overnight in the hospital bed.
I wasn't with kids that were fine. I was with kids different like me.
The listeners give over 85% of the money to the charity.
Welcome back to Kidd Kraddick in the Morning.
All of our fundraising is done in a single show. We raise nearly $500,000.
As a parent, you don't have to worry about going to get blood work done or having a CAT scan done or anything like that. It was just wonderful.
The chance for 4 days to not be stared at, I think, is like medicine to these kids. They come back with a renewed strength to fight. Our listeners aren't rich, but they're going to sacrifice for us. Doing this job on the radio every morning is really stupid. It's a stupid job. My dad owned a newspaper, so, you know, but he left it on the bus. But where we're just here to be goofy and put people in a good mood and stuff. And it's this trip that makes us feel like we really actually have a purpose. We just had a young lady who had been through 6 brain surgeries before we saw her, brain cancer, last year. She went on the trip, and she fought like the devil. I mean, she fought so hard. And she just passed away in the last month, so that makes the job not so stupid, you know?
Kidd Kraddick is with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Thank you.
And very touching. You just got back from Disney World.
Just got back Monday, yeah.
How was it?
It was amazing. It was the best trip we've ever had. Now, I may have said that before, but no, really, there was something this year where everybody was more loving and the kids were more open, and I don't know, I can't explain why, but we had amazing families this year, and I kind of judge it by how much I learn, and I learned more this year than I ever have.
You can just tell how touched you are by these kids.
It's so rewarding to work with kids, and you know, especially what you're doing for them. You're basically giving them happiness for a week, and that is so important if you're fighting a terminal illness or cancer, especially that those dopamine levels in the brain get boosted, and you know, it helps with stress, and it actually dopamine fights cancer cells. You know, and it's, I think we have a picture of what a brain scan would look like. You've got your happy brain, you see your high dopamine levels there compared to an unhappy brain. And you know,
I had no idea.
You know,
To watch you in that piece, it is so evident that that is what provides meaning in your life.
Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning is kind of hard. So knowing that in November every year, we've got this thing to look forward to, and that, you know, it's kind of on us to raise that money every year or we don't go. It's a real humble organization. We have 1 employee, and we've been doing this for 16 years. So that's kind of what gets us all up in the morning. We're goofy and stupid 5 days a week, 51 weeks out of the year, but we have that 1 week.
But you know what? Being goofy and stupid and making people laugh, that's not stupid at all.
Dopamine.
It's all about dopamine.
it's kind of like my job too.
Well, we actually have a little surprise for you, Kidd.
Oh, boy.
Take a look.
Hey Kidd, it's me. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done.
Jacob.
And this is a wonderful trip. Thanks for taking me on it. Miss you.
Oh, my God. That's Jacob. Wow, that's amazing. Jacob's blind and had never been on an escalator before because he was afraid of them. And that was going to be his big ride at Disney World, was for me to take him on the escalator. And I think we went on the escalator 40 times. Up, down, up, down. You know how kids can say, again, again. Yeah. But the last time he did it all by himself, first time in his life, ever.
Well, we actually have another surprise for you. Our executive producer, Jay McGraw, has something he wants to give to you.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Jay, can you come on out?
Hey, man. What's going on? Good to see you. How are you?
Good to see you. Great. You know, watching that tape, isn't it amazing what he does for not just these kids, but their families as well? I mean, it's amazing.
It's not me.
And as you know, and a lot of people know, my family has been fans and friends of you and your charity for a long time. And so today,
You guys have helped us a lot.
it's an honor. And today I'm proud to present on behalf of our family's foundation, the Dr. Phil Foundation, our contribution to Kids Kids.
Awesome.
So thank you so much for all the great work you do.
Thank you, buddy. Can I go cash this?
Well, this is a pretty big check, so you got to find a pretty big bank.
I have a huge wallet, so I'll get this home.
Okay, perfect.
That's
perfect.
awesome. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank
Totally
you so much.
unexpected.
And thanks for
Thank you.
being here.
Oh, my God.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
If you want more information on Kids Kids and how you can make a donation, go to thedoctorstv.com. Up